Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So this video we are going to be going over products that I use that work for me to retain length and to grow my hair. So if you have been struggling with trying to figure out what is the right products that will actually help retain your length, don't worry sis, sit back and relax. Get you your water, get you your snacks, because we're about to get into it. You do not need a full shelf of products in order to achieve that length retention and the healthy hair that you want to achieve. So let's go ahead and get into this video. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Alright guys, so I will be posting the timestamps of each section that I talk about on this video of what you need to help retain your length and what products work best for me. But make sure you stay for the whole video because each section is just as vital and important to know. So let's get into it. In order to know what you need to do to determine the products that you need to start with your hair type. I don't know how many times I have to say this. So many people are so against hair type. I promise you, hair type is not the enemy. Most social media content, I hate to say it, they have made it its enemy, but it's not. It's actually helpful. So let's get into it. Your hair type. That involves your curl pattern, your hair thickness, your hair density, and also your porosity. So your strand thickness, your porosity, your curl pattern, and your hair thickness. This makes up your hair type. You can actually look this up and see it for yourself on Google that this is what consists of your hair type. So for me, as I said previously in my recent video, my porosity has changed. It used to be high porosity due to the fact that I was over styling my hair, not using the right products, not washing correctly, washing in too hot or too high of a temperature with washing my hair instead of using room temperature water. That all plays a factor and a role in determining your porosity. Now my hair is low porosity due to me taking the correct steps to achieving the healthy but also retaining the length that I want. So now I'm low porosity. All right, hair thickness. If you haven't noticed lately, if you haven't watched from my recent videos, my hair thickness is pretty thick. So I would say my strand thickness is medium coarse, just because my hair isn't very kinky, but it's still kinky in certain areas. So that moves on to my curl pattern. So my curl pattern is 4A, 4B, because certain parts of my hair has a looser curl texture. It's more of a wavy texture. And then there's other parts of my hair, as I continuously take care of it correctly using the right products, it's 4B, so it's a little bit tighter of a curl. So yeah. And then my hair density is heavy, y'all. My hair density is very heavy. That's what makes, those four things make up your hair type. Strand thickness, hair density, porosity. What is your porosity? Low, medium, or high? And your curl pattern. Your curl pattern is the scale from 1A all the way to 4C. Okay, so once you know your hair type, this is why it's so important to know your hair type. This determines what products you should be using going into your wash day, going into your styling products, going into your drying products. This determines the next steps, okay? So let's get into the detangling tools next. So the detangling tools that I use is very simple. If you watched a lot of my YouTube videos, I'm typically using my brush. My brush gets all the tangles out very seamlessly, very quickly, and I don't even really have to add water to my hair. Now, most times I do add water just because I do want to retain as much length as possible without snagging my hair, right? Without snagging my strands. But I typically stick to my brush. Now, recently, my brush has been going through some surgery, and I've had my brush for quite a long time. I'm talking years, like years. So now some of the bristles, which I did post on my Instagram story, some of the bristles are a little bit out of shape. I did use the hot water method, but I feel like we're gonna have to use that a couple of times to really really see the difference of the bristles go back to normal because they've been bent out of shape from just wear, right? And honestly, I could go buy me another brush. It's not that expensive. You know, it's $20. That's not that bad for what it does. I could, but my second in line detangling tool is the Felicia Rashad brush. Now, I don't know if I posted a video back on this brush review a long time ago. I'm not sure, but honestly, I used to not like the Felicia Rashad brush just because of where my hair was in the state that it was in, which is not currently. It was in a, I would say, worse state than what it is currently, and so I felt like my hair was being snagged out by me using the Felicia Rashad detangling brush. But little did I know, I wasn't using the right product, so therefore the detangling tools that I was using wasn't helping. So the Felicia Rashad definitely comes in a smooth second. I love the Felicia Rashad brush. It really helps to detangle my hair. It's kind of like a comb. So think of that tool as like a comb brush. So like the unbrush, it still acts like a brush, you know, even though it's called unbrush, it still acts like a brush. But Felicia Rashad, I would say, is like a comb brush. And the bristles on that brush, or I think I'm saying it right, it's definitely formatted and the technology is different from the unbrush. So it's a lot more stable, and honestly, I haven't had any of the bristles break off or anything like that. So I definitely take that as my second brush to use as a detangling tool. And then last but not least, a lot of natural hair girlies might be opposed to this, y'all, but I promise you, a comb will do you some good. Combing your hair when you're tangling and putting the product on, making sure it's evenly distributed by using that comb to comb out that product in your hair evenly and then start twisting or start braiding. I feel like it's essential to me, especially with smaller sections, and I know I can't get everything with a brush, so I will use a rat tail comb or something similar to that effect to comb out smaller sections when I'm applying any type of product on my hair, on my strands. So the most important step, shampoos. Now, y'all, these again are products that work for me. I haven't really experimented with shampoos like that, but I can tell you the ones that work out of the ones that don't work. So the ones that I currently love brand-wise is Camille Rose, The Dew, and I would even say TGIN. Now, I recently have been just using Camille Rose, if you haven't been seeing my recent videos, and I've been using, oh, and I can't forget Cara Care. Cara Care is that girl, okay? So let's get into the breakdown of clarifying versus moisturizing shampoos, okay? Cara Care is a moisturizing shampoo. I love this shampoo down bad, okay? Love it down bad. The Cara Care Step 1 Moisturizing Shampoo is tea, okay? It gets my hair right. I literally wash my hair a couple times and I'm good to go. My hair is moisturized, it's soft, and it's also clean. So if you want to just stick with a moisturizing shampoo, make sure you just use the moisturizing shampoo 3 times, depending on how much gunk and buildup that you have, and you're good to go into your deep conditioning or whatever your next step is. But make sure to wash your hair more than once if you are strictly just using a moisturizing shampoo, because moisturizing shampoos are not typically clarifying shampoos, which we'll get into later. But if you just want to use moisturizing shampoo, like for me, for instance, I don't know what it is, but a lot of clarifying shampoos just don't work on my hair. It leaves my hair very stripped and dry, and I just don't like the feel of it. I'm probably biased to it, but honestly, my Cara Care gets my hair clean, squeaky, moisturized all in one. I just have to wash my hair 3 times, which honestly is not that bad because we usually wash our hair 3 times anyways, 2 to 3 times. So next we're gonna get into the clarifying shampoo. Camille Rose Ginger Rinse is amazing option for a clarifying shampoo. If you are looking for something that is not going to strip your hair too much, level wise, it's like a medium strip. If you're looking for something that's not going to strip your hair too much but still get your hair squeaky clean without having to wash your hair 3 times with the same shampoo, I definitely recommend the Camille Rose Ginger Rinse. It will get you right, sis. Now, you want to be sure to follow up with a moisturizing shampoo because, again, a clarifying shampoo strips away your hair, meaning it strips away even the natural ingredients that your hair supplies. It strips away everything. So it doesn't get to determine like what's gunk and what's not, okay? It strips away everything the shampoo sees fit to strip away. So that means your natural oils that your hair produces naturally is being stripped away. So therefore, you need to ensure that you have a moisturizing shampoo to follow up on after clarifying your hair, please, so that you can ensure that your moisture and hydration is being put back into your hair and your hair is soft and good to go. Now, I did mention TGIN shampoo. I did used to use their shampoos earlier on in my natural hair journey. Don't use them that much anymore, but TGIN is still a really great product line. Shout out to the owner who, rests in peace, died a couple years ago due to cancer, but honestly, I haven't seen her product line change tremendously since then. So I still recommend TGIN. TGIN is definitely a product line that you should invest in, whether shampoo, conditioner, deep conditioner, which we will get into next. TGIN is that girl. So definitely check out their free sulfate shampoos and their rosewater shampoo. All of their lines on TGIN is chef's kiss. Next, let's go into deep conditioners. Now, deep conditioners are very essential to use. Everybody, natural hair girlies out here, okay, everybody's different when it comes to how many times they're deep conditioning their hair, and that's because they either know their hair type or they don't know their hair type. For me, I deep condition every week just because I've been on that journey, y'all, of struggling. Talk about the struggle. I have been on the journey of really getting my hair back to its healthiest state and retaining / growing my hair. So I wanted to get all the deep conditioning I can get. Now, I don't always deep condition if I have twists in my hair and I shampoo. I don't always deep condition, but when my hair is out, so out of my twist, out of my protective hairstyle, because I do shampoo with twists in and I do shampoo with braids in, make sure you check out that video up above. If my hair is out, I am deep conditioning. And the first deep conditioner that I say is a really good one is the Camille Rose Algae Renew. I love Camille Rose. As you can see, I have been just running it up with Camille Rose. Camille Rose Algae Renew is so nice. The slip, the hold on my hair that it has cannot be inseparable. I love this deep conditioner, and I listen, like, I don't know what else to say. Like, just go get it and try it for yourself. And if you don't like the Algae Renew, you know, or you're allergic to algae, they have other deep conditioners that don't contain algae that are just as good. So definitely check them out. TGIN, again, TGIN Honey Miracle Mask Deep Conditioner. I haven't used it recently, but it is a good staple. Honestly, if I wanted to, I would go pick it up right now because TGIN will never fail you. Like, it is so good. And I love honey. Honey, when it comes to low porosity, especially high porosity, is a great ingredient to add to your hair care routine, okay? Honey is that active ingredient that instantly hydrates and moisturizes your hair simultaneously. Like, it is just amazing. You can use it in your leave-ins, you can use it in your deep conditioners, you can use it in your shampoos. Most of the time, you will see honey as one of the top ingredients that added to a lot of the products that are used for natural hair girlies. So definitely check out that. Remember, from my last video, if half of the list of ingredients you cannot pronounce, walk past it and keep walking. I promise you, you won't regret it. Unless you can look up some of those ingredients, I would just keep walking and see what you're familiar with ingredient list. So definitely make sure that you check out the ingredient list of each product that I am telling you about right now. Okay. Now, this one, I really like the Allure hair mask because not only is it Nigerian owned, which is pretty dope, but it really just has that caramel, chocolatey smell. It just reminds me of a Snickers bar. Like, I'm literally putting product of like Snickers on my hair, but honestly, the product is amazing. This product right here, I am new to it. I got it at a content creator event not too long ago, And honestly, I'm glad I have it. Like, it is so good. It says what it means. It's a happy hair hydrating mask, and it's used as a deep conditioner. And ladies, I know they don't sell these in the store, so that's why I'm bringing it to you so you know exactly what it looks like, but you can get it online. So make sure you check out Allure because it is definitely another good deep conditioner to have in your collection. Also, I will say that after I smooth it on, it has very great slip. Like, it doesn't take a lot for me to smooth the product in my hair. You know, there's a lot of like thick deep conditioners, and honestly, every one of these deep conditioners that I'm listing right now are pretty thick in consistency. But one thing I love is that when you apply these deep conditioners to your hair, the consistency and the slip is amazing. Y'all, it's amazing. So again, these are the products that I use. Definitely do your research. Next, we're gonna go into styling products. I feel like honestly, styling products is one of the best ones that you need to have other than wash day products or shampoos. You need to make sure that you have the correct styling products because again, this plays a huge role in determining your length retention, your hair growth, the overall health of your hair. So please, I can't say this enough. Shampoos and styling products are your #1 goals. And of course, deep conditioners. Now, one thing I want to say before I get into styling products, I don't really use protein treatments and I don't use pre-poos that much, but you can definitely look into that as well. I've noticed that a lot of the girlies say that pre-poos work, like the African Pride, specifically pre-poo works phenomenal. I might check it out and try it one day. Let you guys know how I feel and what I think about it. So let's get into the styling products. Now, y'all know who I gotta come first with it, okay? The Dew! I love the Dew. The Dew Mousse, okay? Y'all know, you've been watching my videos, you know that I use it every time I style because it's a 4-in-1. You don't have to use a separate leave-in conditioner. You don't really have to use an oil. You don't have to, like, it's literally all accumulated in the product itself. The Dew Most Def Mousse / the Dew Crazy Sexy Curl Honey Mousse. Now, honestly, I like the honey mousse again because my hair loves honey. I don't know what it is. I love honey, so my hair loves honey, and I love honey. We together forever. So I love the Dew Mousse. The Dew Mousse has a great hold when it comes to styling, and honestly, it doesn't take forever to dry. It immediately melts in your hair, whether you have high porosity or low porosity. Anything of the Dew line when it comes to styling products, I love, truly do. The next one I want to get into is the Camille Rose Honey Spiked Mousse. Now, if you're looking for a softer hold than the Dew, I definitely recommend this product to you. I did do a Dew versus Camille Rose Mousse. You could definitely check out the results and my thoughts on that right above. But yes, I would still use the Camille Rose Honey Spiked Mousse. I still would use it, honestly. I love their whole line of products. I use them for deep conditionings. I use them for shampoos. So when it comes to styling, heck yes, I'm gonna use it, you know? So if you, again, want a softer hold, but you still want your hair to feel soft, you don't want it to feel crunchy, because I can't stand when mousses feel crunchy. And even the Dew doesn't really get that. If you don't want your hair to feel crunchy, definitely go with those two mousses. Another good styling product to have is Design Essentials Leave-In Conditioner. Now this I seldomly use because again, my mousse kind of takes all of that into account. But Design Essentials is definitely that girl. She's been around since the girlies with the perm hair, okay? And still around. So I definitely recommend Design Essentials Leave-In Conditioner. The slip, the hold, the softness, the smell, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Definitely recommend. And honestly, my hair doesn't feel crunchy after I'm using that conditioner. Whenever I do use it, and like, it's easy for it to dry. It just melts in my hair. The consistency is there. So if you want to check out another line, Design Essentials Leave-In Conditioner, and if you're still that girly who has to have leave-in conditioner, check them out because you will not be disappointed. Another leave-in conditioner that I love is the Camille Rose Honey Step 1 Hydrating Conditioner. Man, a little goes a long way because again, honey is that girl. It will leave your hair hydrated and moisturized for days. You will not have to be touching your hair and being like, oh my gosh, why is my hair so dry? Because that product will not give you that vibe. They will not give you that result. They will not give you that vibe. So again, if you struggle with brittle, dry hair, definitely check out the Camille Rose Honey Leave-In Conditioner Step 1. I promise you it will hydrate your hair just like it says. No more dry, brittle hair in 2025 and onward. Now, this line is geared towards people who are straight naturals, who use heat, which I will later get into what tools I use for heat. But this is for the girlies who don't really like to wear their natural curls out and want to wear their straightened or blown out hair naturally out. The press play line is for you. It's for you. The setting foam mousse is so great for perm rods, for flexi rod sets. So if you're looking for a perm rod, flexi rod product that is going to give you that hold again without that hardness and without that crunch, because a lot of products, let's be for real ladies, they give you the definition but then the crunch and the hardness comes right back behind it and you're looking at your hair and feeling it like, ugh, nobody touch it, including me. So if you are looking for something that's still going to give you that soft hold with no crunch, and that's also going to give you that definition, definitely check out the Do Press Play line because baby, that's for you, sis, that's for you, it's for you. I can even show you a picture of me adding that product to my hair and also to my wigs, and you guys can see the end results of how the definition is there, but it's still soft and manageable and easy to separate. The Do Press Play Heat Protectant. Now, this product is known for having one pass. If you want something that's gonna be quick, you know, you got your routine, maybe it takes you 30 minutes to blow dry your hair, maybe it takes you an hour, maybe it takes you 2 hours. Doesn't matter. This press play heat protectant will come through because only one pass is all you need, sis. Literally, I love it. When I am blow drying my hair, I used to use like the IC, y'all know what I'm talking about, the IC red bottle heat protectant. And I was like, you know, I've been using this for years. And yes, it works. But I was like, you know, since I love to do so much, let me check out their line and see what it's talking about. Y'all, I'm glad I did. Actually, I got it at a creator event. I was going to buy it, but I got it at a creator event. And I was like, well, look at here. This is exactly what I needed. And honestly, it did exactly what it needed to do. Like, y'all, I was blown away. I didn't have to sit here and spray. And it only took like 2 passes with my blow dryer that I use. And boom, I was good to go. So listen, no matter how long it takes you, you could probably go from 30 minutes to 15 minutes now with this product because the Do Press Play Heat Protectant is not the one to be played with, okay? Now, I know a lot of girlies are not big on oils and serums, but I'm still big on it. And one thing I can say and will say that works for me to this day is the Amika Hydrating Serum. That serum is tea. If your hair is dry for whatever reason, the products that you have on your hair currently, the products that you're using, whatever, the products are not working, they're drying your hair, this serum will come in and save your hair and your edges, okay? You will not have to worry about brittleness after using the Amika Hydration Serum. It works amazing, like 10 out of 10. I actually started using this when I went through my big chop last September, and as my hair was transitioning from the wrong products into the right products, I had to use this serum all the time. Now granted, all the time meaning 3 times a week because my hair was just so thirsty and dry because it had been used to and adapted to the wrong products that I was using at the time for all those years. So I was retraining my hair, and when I tell you my hair got trained quick, my hair was instantly back soft, back manageable, not brittle, not dry. My edges, especially my nape that I have a problem with, ooh, Like, I can feel it right now and it doesn't feel dry. Like, literally, I kid you not. I don't have to use it as much anymore because now my hair is trained enough with the right products that I'm currently using. But I definitely recommend it for the girlies who are starting over on their natural hair journey and really want that healthy hair. Check out the Amika Hydrating Serum. I promise you, you won't regret it. Lastly, we are going to get into the heat styling tools. Now, y'all, if you know me or you've been watching my videos or if you're new to the channel, I do not really blow dry my hair that much. I just don't. It's just not really my thing. But whenever I do, the Tymo Air Hype Blow Dryer is going to come through, okay? So definitely recommend the Tymo Air Hype Dryer. I picked it up, or actually it was a Christmas gift to me, shout out to my family, last year, and I love it. The technology that it uses is not direct heat, hence Air Hype. You could definitely do some research, and they're actually going on a holiday sale right now currently for 30% off. So sis, bro, check it out when you can, because I'm just saying, it's worth it. And you get the sale, it's definitely worth it. And again, like I said, when I'm using the Dew Press Play heat protectant and then I use my Air Hype, I'm done with my hair, my whole head blow dry in an hour or less, top. Literally, it does not even take me that long to blow dry my hair. So please definitely check out the Tymo Air Hype. Do your research, but I just love how it doesn't use direct heat, and the technology that it uses is amazing. They also have other tools such as flat irons, curling irons, all the things in between. And I haven't really got into that yet, but I don't know, y'all. Y'all might see me
maybe on some wigs or something doing that sooner than later.
All right. Another heating tool that is slept on, I don't know why, but this heating tool is so slept on, is a microdermabrasion. I think I'm saying that right. Microdermabrasion hooded dryer. I don't know why, but a lot of girlies just don't want to. I mean, I get it. It's expensive. You know, I understand. But do you want your hair to suffer or do you want to see growth? Hey, it costs. Something's got to give. Something's got to sacrifice. And sometimes your pocket's going to have to sacrifice. Now, the one that I have is $130. It's honestly not that bad. I bought one for myself. I actually recently bought one for my mom. So definitely invest into a microdermabrasion hooded dryer. You need a hooded dryer in your routine, not just for styling, but especially for deep conditioning, because deep conditioning actually tells you to sit under a hooded dryer for it to really penetrate your strands, or you could sit under a steamer as well, but a hooded dryer just makes things a whole lot easier. So make sure you get a hooded dryer. Please don't be limited to not having a hooded dryer. Definitely invest in one. They're not even that expensive. They're around $130. Speaking of expensive, the last tool that I currently don't have, but I've seen a lot of results from this tool, is the Reviere. The Reviere is so amazing. Oh my gosh. I literally need this product in my stash. I need it, but it is so expensive. Right now, I know they might have a sale going on due to the holidays, but definitely invest in a Reviere. Their technology is like no other, okay? You put it on a certain temperature, which mind you, they do have different temperatures to use for different types of hair. You put it on that setting, you soak in your hair, girl, you take it out 5 to 10 minutes and your hair is done. It's just blow dried, it's stretched. No more having to use the tension method to blow dry your hair. No more having to use the comb attachment to blow dry your hair. You literally just sit back and relax and you're good to go. So I cannot wait to get a hold of that when the price goes down a little bit more, or if they sponsor me, who knows. But I cannot wait to get my hands on that product. That tool is amazing. I've seen the results, and definitely if you are scared, if you're one of those girlies who's skeptical or scared about using heat, listen, that tool is definitely for you. You won't have to worry about looking up different blow dryers or even looking into the blow dryers that I just told you guys about. So please invest in a good heated dryer. Invest. Now you can replace the Reviere with your handheld hand dryer and with your hooded dryer. but I definitely still recommend getting a hooded dryer. So make sure that you have a Rebier, an Air Hype, Tymo Air Hype blow dryer. Do your research, please, because you don't want to add too much heat to your hair while you're trying to see that length retention, but it's okay to use heat every once in a while. I would say 2 to 3 times every quarter. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was very informative. I'm sorry if it was a little long, but y'all, I am not gatekeeping. As I said before, I am not holding back. I am letting you know the things that work for me and sharing with you guys things that might work for you as well, and if not, something similar. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please leave them down below in the comment section, and I will be sure to answer them to my best ability. Let me know what you thought about this video, if it was helpful or not. Give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.